Hello and welcome. My name is John Tartle, Chairman's Club member, and today what we're going to talk about is a subject that's really important, and that's supervisor requalification and how we can help people with that and take advantage of that. So now what we want to talk about is how to requalify and why to requalify, okay? First, let's talk about, why. Because within the marketing plan itself, as we all know, but don't assume your people know all of this, that first of all, from February 1st of the prior year till January 31st, they have to requalify in order to maintain their 50% supervisor discount or buying privileges, okay? So they want to maintain that. Might as well work at the top of the marketing plan for the same work, making more money. Also, it will keep them eligible for the royalty override earnings, production bonus earnings. It makes people eligible for the vacation program, World Team, Active World Team. This is the optimal position to be in. They want to be in the position to really take advantage of the opportunity as it explodes for them. And remember, we have to remind them, if they don't requalify, they fall back as of February 1st to 30% discount. A lot of people don't understand that. So you say, oh no, you don't want to lose your 50%, you're going to go back to 30%, and not only that, but you're going to lose any downline supervisor lines that you have that'll go to your upline supervisor. And you want to tell them, listen, tell them a couple stories, okay? But let them know you don't want to lose your downline because you never know when they're going to get the vision, spark up, and take off. So let's talk about the ways to requalify. First of all, between February 1st and January 31st, people can do 4,000 in volume in one calendar month, but 1,000 of that has to be unencumbered. Now, this is critical. A lot of people understand they have to do 4,000, but they have not focused on the fact that at least 1,000 of that has to be unencumbered, and there have been situations where people are big producers. They're consistently doing 4, 5, 10,000 plus, and they assume they have requalified, right? But they're not aware that they're using all that volume or enough where there's not at least 1,000 unencumbered in any one month, and then they're shocked. They're getting a letter going, hey, you've been demoted. And they go, what? So make sure that you're aware of that, okay, and you're aware of that for them. The second way to requalify is people can do 2,500 volume points in 2 consecutive months. Again, 1,000 volume points have to be unencumbered in each of those months. Now, what's cool is reminding people that aren't so aware that whether it's 4,000 in 1 month or 25 in 2 months, it's still done at 50% right now during the requalification period. Okay? The third way is by accumulating 4,000 volume points over the whole period from February 1st to January 31st. So they could do 300 1 month, 400, 500. But this is important because a lot of those people are people who are just using the product, making a sale here or there, but they don't realize that they can fall back to 30% if they haven't accumulated the full 4,000. So this is where you want to look back, see what they did, make sure that they're aware, because it would be a shame if they missed it by, a couple hundred, 500 points or something, because that way they maintain it and they're in the position to take off. If they do get some people that decide to do the business, they're now in the position to really take advantage of the marketing plan, okay? We want to definitely remind people, though, that, when you accumulate the volume, they will lose their downline supervisors if they didn't do one of the first 2 methods. This is important because there may be a supervisor under them who might spark up, and all of a sudden they're not in the position to receive royalty overrides, okay? So just make sure the person is aware of all 3 ways to do it, and if they're going to accumulate it, wonderful, because they definitely want to maintain that 50% position and be in the position to really take advantage of the incredible things that are about to happen. Now, there's some great ways to determine who's close to requalifying and who isn't. Now, for people that aren't computer literate, they can simply take their royalty override statements. All the data is there from February 1st through the end of the year, okay, and they can just make charts of their own and determine who needs to requalify. A much easier way to go, obviously, is through the computers and the internet. Now, on there, you can pull up reports for the whole year, and especially if you know how to work in Excel, you can put all the data into Excel. It'll spit out who's done what every single month. It'll show you the volume accumulation there, and you can simply work with that report to call people and let them know if they're closed, they're not closed, or even if their group is or not, okay? Much easier. The next thing, BizWorks. Take advantage of BizWorks because there it is so simple. All you do is go in, you push My Downline, and you're going to see on there some icons. And they talk about, you know, new distributors, new supervisors, people moved up to the next level. And then at the very bottom, it talks about people who are close to requalifying for supervisor. Click. Now, I wouldn't just rely on that, though. I would still go to supervisor volume, and you can put in there, you want to see all the data from February 1st through January 31st, okay? And that way you see each one of your supervisors, how much volume they've done every single month. And remember, always keep in mind about encumbered volume, unencumbered volume. And that's always a reason to call up people and have that conversation. But these are two great tools to make everything work so much faster. So take advantage of that. So now you want to do this today, right now. This is the time of the year, I'm telling you, because this is the time, as I said, you want to build a business, but you want to retain a business. It is so much easier to work with the people that are already there, already believe in the product, believe in the opportunity, and then you can also help, motivate them to get to their dreams. So you can email this video to your leaders, and they can send it to their downline if they want, or they could just use this information themselves to get the message directly to the group. But you want to encourage your people to do this now because, again, it's going to help them move up the marketing plan faster by retaining people now. And by doing that, now you can work and get up to the next pin level. Get, mill, prez, okay, so much faster. Remember, you only need 2 people to get 2 who do 2,500 volume points a month, and that gets a person to get. 3 to get 3 to get 3, that gets somebody to mill team doing 2,500. They could do more, of course. 5 to get 4 to get 3 to get to prez team. So here we have that base of people to work with. Get the new pin, get the next level within the production bonuses, and really help a lot of people with both the product and the business. My name is John Tartle, Chairman's Club member. I'm looking forward to seeing you around the Herbalife world.